South Bend police have a warning tonight about this stuff. It looks like earwax or honeycomb, but it's actually marijuana. And drug experts say it's much more potent than a typical joint. WSBT's Kelli Stopczynski is looking into it. And Kelli, it's called marijuana wax.
And Rick, police say they're already seeing it here in South Bend. Their message, marijuana wax, is dangerous, illegal, and they say everyone needs to know about it. It's one of the purest forms of THC, the active ingredient in pot.
There's basically no more potent form that you can get it in.
Police say marijuana wax is like the 200 proof version of alcohol.
It's not going to be basically like coming home and having a glass of wine after work. It's going to be basically like coming home and drinking a 12-ounce glass of vodka, and then, you know, that's basically the effect you're going to have.
On the street, it's called earwax hash, dabs, honey oil, and butter. Even though it's against the law to grow, use, or sell any type of marijuana in Indiana, cops think it's coming from other states where pot is legal.
The same way back in the 70s, people would go to Colorado and buy Coors beer and bring it back here for their pleasure. And they had something that no one else did. Well, people are going to Colorado, browsing the shelves, buying THC-laced candy, buying any one of a number of products that are obtainable in that state, and just driving home with it.
The problem? Police say the high from marijuana wax comes harder, faster, and first responders don't always know what they're dealing with.
I haven't heard of that.
Andy Meyer oversees all emergency medical services for South Bend's fire department. He says they train constantly to keep up with different types of synthetic marijuana like Mr. Smiley and K2.
The frustrating thing for the responders is the fact that the synthetic marijuana is constantly changing. The chemical makeup's constantly changing.
That makes trying to help someone who has a bad reaction to it pretty tough.
We don't know what's in this stuff. It could be anything from rat poison to a very wide range of symptoms that the victims or the users are experiencing.
South Bend police say they most recently found marijuana wax on a person they took in for a psychiatric evaluation. I called the Drug Enforcement Agency today and talked with 2 agents who told me they've never heard of it, but they say that's not uncommon since they usually deal with much bigger issues such as the Mexican drug cartel. Now, if you want to learn more about how do you protect your kids from something like marijuana wax, police say the best thing to do, Google it.
Yeah, and it's not just using the marijuana wax that's dangerous.
That's right. Making it can also be very dangerous. One of the ingredients in it is butane. So you can imagine people in other states have actually been seriously hurt in explosions while making it.
It makes sense, Kelly. Thank you. Road crews.